Welcome to the Sharkmoney Show. I'm your host, T-Shark, with my co-host,
B-Shark!
Happy New Year! We are here, and it is the final game, Week 18 on the scene, man. Somebody start singing like Jelly Bean on this thing, because this is total trash.
It's municipal waste.
Okay? It's municipal. Yeah, you got that right. Take out the trash.
There's a couple of good ones.
We're going to pinpoint that. There's money in it, which a shark can smell it, and I can tell it.
Little details in those trash games, too. There's a couple of details we're going to share with you in terms of prop bets, things like that in those trash games.
Well, Week 18 is so sweet. It's going to all end. And next week, we got surprises for you. Come on downtown. You're going to hear what we talked about. But until then, let's get this joint popping and percolating. This Saturday, oh my, it's going down at 4:30. My goodness, like the Lindenberg, it's blowing up. It's the Panthers, and I mean round against the Bucks. And it's all on the line. It's firing time. -3 going to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, sitting at home with Baker, touchdown maker. Forget all individual bets in this game for me, because this is blood in the water. This man on the sideline might get fired for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as fast as he got hired. I'm telling you now, he must win this game. This is highly emotional. Don't stand beside it. Get inside it and be invited to the quiet storm. Take the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to win this game. But for the goal or the money line, I'm feeling fine about that. May you do your job and keep this man's job alive. B, who you got?
Not off to a good start, T-Shark. I'm going the complete other side of this, and as you know, I've been literally printing money with the Carolina Panthers, they are currently tied for the NFL #1 in history with 8 underdogs straight up wins when they have been dogs against the spread, and this is going to be an opportunity to break that record and be #1 with 9 wins when they are underdogs, which I believe will happen. This is for all the marbles. This is for the division and the playoffs, or all the bragging rights, or you're just going to play some golf, probably like next week. But I believe in this Carolina Panthers team. And T-Shark, man, we've seen this movie before. You know what? You want to talk coaches. You got one coach who's on the come up and one that's on the decline. We've seen this Todd Bowles movie before. We know what's going to happen. Unfortunately, the Panthers are going to go on the road and win this game. Big game out of Rico Dowdle this week. You can look at his different prop bets. He has a lot of big incentives. He has $1.25 million in incentives for all-purpose yards and getting 1 touchdown, man. That touchdown will get him $250,000.
Easy.
He's going to get in the end zone.
Money all on my face. Look at it. It's not from the top to the bottom of my waist. But in this next pick, let's just keep scrolling that on up, sir, because I need to see what I don't need to see on trash. This Saturday. Let me take off my glasses, because it's at 8 p.m. and it's a one-knocker, slobber knocker, a brawl for them all, and what you want to call in the back of a U-Haul. There's no room to escape. It's the Seahawks, and they sitting right there at the bumper. They about to walk in to the 49ers. Your back's against the wall. Can you see a win with a plus 2.5 going through the 49ers? What? Are you out your freaking mind? This is for the marbles. This is for the #1 spot. Nelly, halftime. You should be there. But I'm telling you now, the San Francisco 49ers ain't been #1 in a long time. And believe you me, they willing to hang out and put out everything else that needs to be. And they gonna bring the whole package. There is no individual bet in this game. Go ahead and take the team in this one, because this is Week 18. And aren't we all supposed to be a team? B, who you got?
We back on track, T-Shark. Here we go. I'm with that. I'm with those 2.5 points. Complete disrespect of the 49ers, who are in the process of running the table, which I believe will continue to happen. This is for the 1 seed in the NFC. This is for the first round bye. This is for home field advantage throughout the playoffs for either team in this case. This is a massive game, but I just feel like the 49ers offense has been really putting out big numbers, man, and they are just in a zone right now. I believe being at home is going to be a big advantage, and this is also going to be on my teaser card where I'm moving the 49ers up from 2.5 points to 8.5. There's a couple other options to pair that with, but in the process, you can expect Sam Darnold to be gunning. He needs 150 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, and another high completion percentage game to hit all of his big incentives. He's got $2 million on the table there, but I don't know. It is Sam Darnold. What am I talking about? Lights, come on. Who knows? We'll see if Sam's about that. But Juwan Jennings and Kendrick Bourne on the 49ers side, those receivers also have big incentives. So if you guys out there like prop bets, you can expect big numbers. They're going to try and get these guys some money and a win.
Hey, everybody needs to make something, but in that game, bring all your attention to it. But in the next week, it's not going to happen next week. It's the next day. It's the same day. It's the Falcons and my favorite cousins. It's the Atlanta, you know what, they the baddest thing alive against the Saints. Now the Saints are plus 3.5. What? When they come marching in, what? Atlanta's going to come marching out. What? With a win? Yes, it looks like that to me. Once again, my favorite cousin. You led them to the coverage. You led them to the promised land. You told them, all the Atlanteans, that you would do it, and you did it. But in this game, hopefully you might be starting, because the Atlanta Falcons, you're minus 3.5. I think you can do it just one more time. One more time for the home team. Hurrah, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray one time. Give it to them, baby. Be who you got.
You like that, T-Shark?
I like
you like that?
I like that.
I don't like it. I don't like anything in this game, honestly. There's no play for me. I've looked it up and down. No player incentives. Nothing to latch on till I'm out.
Easy. Throw up on it. Yep. Clean it up later, okay? But in this other pick,
waste.
Me, oh my, must I say it. And you better be playing if I say this. There's a city, there's a town, and there's a borough. In every state you go around. It's JoJo Burrow sitting at home as Kingpin Den, sitting for a win against the Browns. Shador! One more time. Shador, you brought the magic, and just like I gotta have it. I'm telling you now, I gotta have it. You upsetting the whole nation. Aaron Rodgers, he was a bum and he would drink. But any which way, it is what it is. He's a good one. But now you coming in here playing against the soon-to-be, the one-to-be, the golden boy that's going to be stealing and wheeling, high-flying and stealing everything out there, feeling and peeling. Joe Burrow in his home with a -8. Once again, this ain't about an individual in this game. Let's go ahead and just go bless the ground. You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. It's the Bengals that's going to take out this 8.5. This 8 points doesn't matter, because this man is on insanity. He's the definition of it, and he's been throwing all up and down the vicinity. Be who you got.
For the record, that half point does matter. And thankfully, this is -8, because I'm going to tease this down to -2, not -2.5. Down to -2 there, T-Shark. And count on Joe Burrow to get this job done at home. You can pick that up and pair it with the other Saturday night teaser there. But listen, man, this is where the Bengals are turned into a high-performing squad. As soon as they're eliminated, man, they don't lose late in the season. Unfortunately, they don't play well in the beginning of the season. They get tossed, and all of a sudden, they turn into an absolute machine. On the other end, man, for those of you, again, that like prop bets, of course, we got Myles Garrett out there. And I don't know what to tell you. I thought he had that by now. He's been right on the brink. I don't know if they're going to recreate the straight hand Brett Favre move like Joe Burrow laid down. I don't know. Good. I don't know what's going to be happening out there, but, Cincinnati Bengals O-line hasn't always been we'll say they're not the heartbeat of that team. So, I'm pretty sure Myles is going to get that.
Okay, Myles is going to get that. That's all right. One more time.
Feels right.
Let's just give it up. Just lay down right quick. In the beginning. But in the next pick on this wacky Week 18 exhibition, it's the Colts, the Giddy Up Colts, and they don't have a leader no more, because they sent his behind back to high school. Okay? Past the retirement stage, you go back to the future, all right? At the Texans. And the Texans, with no Wile E. Coyote in their mouth, they're -10. And will they win? And again, they have to, because this is all about positioning. And CJS has just wrote a prescription of that the win shall happen. but the -10 is kind of tough. The Colts got nobody, so that's a haymaker. Something could go wrong in this, but I don't believe it. That defense is like shell tight, scam, slam. It's over for them. Go ahead and take the Texans all day with the -10, and CJS with it at his best shall win. B, who you got?
This is going to be a mop the floor. This is going to be a mop the floor kind of game. Riley Leonard, they had to call Phillip Rivers because in no way, shape, or form was Riley Leonard ready to go in those clutch situations. They did not trust this kid to put him out there. So where are we going to give him the start? Oh, let's start him on the road against the Texans defense. Who are battling right now for playoff positioning there with the Chargers. So this game means everything. They're at home. They got one of the league's best defenses out there. And you got Riley Leonard at quarterback. This is going to be an absolute slaughter. I'm feeling defensive touchdown. And will be more than one defensive touchdown. I don't know, man. But you can count on the Texans to win this one big at home.
Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam and the deer and the antelope play. I'm Willie Nelson it all dang day. It's the Jets against the Bills. And I mean, don't give me no thrills. Let me put this down. Because I'm telling you now, you Bills coming out here, resting everybody, they all sleeping up in the cabinets, and the Jets come flying on in, and it's not looking too good for you, Bills. You better get your back straight. What is it, -7.5 that the Bills are getting? Oh, you better do something right. But I do believe with a -7.5 that give you a home where the buffalo roam and the deers and the antelope play will be right there that day. You must be out your mind. You better take the Buffalo Bills sitting at home. I don't like sevens. You know what I'm saying to you. And then you can take it all day. Josh Allen all day. B, who you got?
Yeah, I don't love anything about this line, this game from a numbers standpoint. However, again, looking at player incentives, you got the Bills, they're resting a lot of starters. Dawson Knox not resting. And in fact, he has a $300,000 bonus on the table if he gets 40 receptions, 400 receiving yards, and 4 total touchdowns for the season. He is currently at 34 catches. He needs 6. He's at 393 yards. He needs 7 yards. And he just needs 1 more touchdown to complete that trifecta, that holy trinity. So, again, interesting prop bet. You might be able to parlay a couple of those numbers out there. See if your boy Dawson Knox, see if they go out and try and get him that $300K while they await the playoff round next week.
Well, greed has no limits. Because if you're out there with your one leg looking good, you're going to be out there trying to get those incentives. Yeah. These is the most degenerative bets I've ever seen in my life. But there's money there. But in our next pick, let's go. We nearly announced it one more time. It's the Rams versus the Cardinals. And with the -8.5, man, listen. The Rams must take this Pukanua down there with the canoe, and he need to go up the river, okay? And keep climbing. You better be playing in this game because the Rams are going to have to play some starters because it's got to happen. They got to get this playoff position right. But certain things will happen. That Seattle game, if that happened, misfortunate 49ers win, don't look at this as far as a win. But the Rams need to do everything they can to do what they can. But in the meantime, I'm going to back pocket this one, take the Cardinals, and I put it all on the ring. Matter of fact, give me my money. I'm putting the man, listen, man, that's 100,000 right there on this week game. Take it all day. That the Cardinals will cover the spread, and I don't give a damn who's getting out of the bed. Somebody just quarterback that team, and somebody run through the line and hold down the time. B, who you got?
I don't mind it, man. I don't love it, but I don't mind it. I have no play on this. I was actually tempted to move the Rams to 2.5 here, so you could consider doing that on a teaser card. I just don't trust the way the Rams have been playing lately, to be honest. They definitely start off hot. They're still considered one of the best teams in the NFC, but they've been leaking a little bit of oil here, man. And I'm not quite certain what to expect out of this game. And McVay says, yes, we talked about this before the show. McVay says all these guys are starting, the normal starters are starting, but like, are they going to come out after halftime? who knows here? Like, there's maybe a seed or two on the table here, but other than that, not a ton to play for. You don't want to put your guys out there at risk. And Devontae Adams get hurt a few weeks ago. It would be devastating to see one of their important skill players go down at this juncture. So I don't know, man. I don't trust what's going to happen in this game necessarily, but I see your logic with the 8.
I am Grandmaster Kawhi Chop. We're entering into the battles of the NFL Week 18 before the playoffs. Battle number 1. We got the Rams versus the Cardinals. Going in the Rams with the deadliest star with feature Petipa. That's the Rams for number 1. Number 2. It's the Bears versus the Lions. Going in with the deadliest star of the Bears. I chose you, Lions. Battle number 3 is the Commanders versus the Eagles. Going in with the deadliest star of the Eagles. This has been the battles from Grandmaster Kawhi Jump.
Hey, you got to make sure all corners are covered, because these guys are slimy. Vegas, I still see you. You still owe me that triple mil. You know what time it is, but you know the deal. But in this next pick, it's just sadness all over the field. This is whackness beyond cactus jackness. Bang, bang. If you play this, you're getting banged out. It's the Chiefs at the Raiders with the plus 5.5 double nickel to stay alive. I don't want no parts of this game. B, who you got?
Well, you know the Raiders get the number 1 pick if they just lay down.
Lay down.
I think a Chiefs money line is probably pretty juiced. I don't know what the return on that's going to be, but I do not expect the Raiders to win this game or even attempt to do so. Just going to lay down and get that first pick. So that being said, I do like the Chiefs money line. I'm not going to play with those 5.5 points though, because I just don't trust anything I see though. What I will say is Hollywood Brown needs 102 receiving yards and 1 or 2 receiving touchdowns to achieve up to a $625,000 bonus. So he gets $250K for hitting a 7th, like a bonus, but the first 2, which is his receptions and 6th touchdown of the year, that's worth $375,000. So I think they're gonna try and get this cat, get him his yards, get him his end zone looks, red zone looks, that kind of thing. So pay attention to your prop bets with Hollywood Brown.
All right, easy now, Star. What? Oh, there you are. It is going to go down in the most soft felt way I can say. I must feel my heart and say, I pledge allegiance to the team of the United Patriots of America. Because in this next pick, it's the Patriots against the Dolphins. With a minus 10.5, you have to pledge allegiance to that spread because they got to put heads to bed. And who's on top? Nelly is another call for you. They go for the number 1 spot. We're going to need to see if Nelly go from one halftime to the next halftime from the 49ers all the way over here to the Patriots because it's going to need some type of exhibition so everybody can listen. There won't be a pot to be in there to piss in. It's the Dolphins that's going to be wishing that they never showed up and faced the superstition. You get gutted from New England to the top of Maine all the way down. These boys don't play with fishing, and they going to definitely take the guts out the gills. You can put the money up, and may he or may he not go for everything he got. Once again, there's just no individuals in this game. Take the New England Patriots team all the way. You know what I'm saying? I'll be your Huckleberry. B, who you got?
You got a little Patriot theme there with the instrument theme. All I got to straw here. I don't have a fancy guitar or anything like you out there, T-Shark. But yo, man, this 10.5 points, it looks juicy, man. I fully expected Patriots blow. I mean, they were up like 4 touchdowns while the national anthem was going on last week. Like they just came out the gate. Meanwhile, you got Miami Their third quarter performance so far, they are 3-13 against the third quarter spread, which means when they go into halftime and should be making some adjustments, they ain't making adjustments. The other team is out adjusting Miami. So when I look at this game and think about how quickly the Patriots will get started, how much there is on the line as they compete with the Broncos there for the top seed, there's all kind of pride on the line here. Drake May keeping it going. I expect a big game out of that kid. There's some other incentives. Jalen Waddle needs 90 yards for 100, so that might be worth looking at. You got Ep18 who's chasing 1,500 rushing yards this week, so you can look at prop bets around some of the road team, but I wouldn't put any money on them with the spread.
Hey, ease up on everything right now because it is the last week, and B-Shark, I do agree with what you're talking about. But in this next pick, it's just looking like, can the wings be flapping? No, they're flapless because they took out all the feathers. There's nothing there. It's the Philadelphia Eagles, the featherless Eagles, versus the Commanders. I mean, they might as well just be called the Charlemagnes or something like that, or some type of singer group, because the Commodores, that's what it is. They remind me of the Commodores, because with a +4 the Commanders are getting, I don't think so. It don't look easy for you. The Eagles still have a good defense, even with their secondary sitting in there, their second starters, whatever they're going to get. And the offense is going to look pretty decent themselves. Number 16 as the quarterback, he's going to eat your behind up for a snack. Pause. It's not going to be pretty. No matter how you look at it, they're going to change the city and bring more pity to your team than you ever seen in any type of dream. So take the Philadelphia Eagles on our way home, flying away, and hopefully number 2 is still in our way. B, who you got?
Yeah, that quarterback, that number 16 you're referencing is none other than Tanner McKee, who is an absolute stud. Can't wait to watch him dice up the Commanders. I'm taking Tanner for 3 touchdowns, 10 dimes. All he does is throw dimes. My family knows this, man. I'm a huge fan of this kid, though. Jalen's my ride or die, man. In the big games, I need Jalen Hurts, but this is the ideal backup quarterback. This guy could start on a lot of teams in the NFL, and he's going to get it. This is probably the biggest game he's played in because, depending on what happens with the Bears-Lions game, the 2 seed is on the table. So this is an actual big game for the Philadelphia Eagles. While they rest a lot of their starters, man, it's up to the 2s to come out here and get it done. And I actually like their chances. You know, I know the Commanders, they got a bone to pick, and they got real mad because the Eagles, they scored a late 2-point conversion. Hey, man, don't get mad at the math. Don't get mad at the analytics, guys. Just take that L. Just take the L and take the next one against these Birds. Birds money line, Birds to cover the 4. And if you want to play prop bets, man, Deebo Samuel's got some incentives out there, but he needs like 10 receptions for that thing. He ain't getting that. I don't care if it's the 1s or the 2s. Vic Fangio will not allow it. Will not allow it. Josh Johnson.
You degenerates. You're going to learn. You're going to learn taking these individuals is going to really hurt you. But I care about you. But you know what? Throw them to the wolves and see if they can swim. But in our next
I predict the Philadelphia Eagles opening drive touchdown. Again, another prop bet.
There we go. Prop betting away. He's got the salute going on. But let's just clear the air with this. Like Fred Astaire, I will spin and twirl around, and there's an umbrella over here because it's always raining money. It's the Chargers at the Broncos. This guy's still there with one hand. Mr. Herbert Sherbert, man, he's the man. But he ain't going to be playing. So it's the Broncos at the Broncos in Mile High with a 12.5 going to the Denver Broncos. I don't like nothing about this, but the Broncos, you better bring the tacos that Shark Claus gave you and build a new city because y'all going to have to bring it all down for a 12.5. I don't like it. Even though number 1's on the spot, I still don't like it. Take the Take the Chargers for the cover of the spread because the Jack in the Box is out, the fix is in, and you know what? I don't see a win, but someone needs a blanket to cover the spread, and the Chargers going to do it. B, who you got?
I got a no play this week, but I will say this. Traditionally the Broncos, regardless of who the opponent is, they play these high leverage games to very close scores. And this is a divisional opponent here. This is a pride match in a lot of ways. So divisional game, 12.5. I don't care. These are still NFL professional football players. You got the Commanders and the Eagles in the 2, and you got a 4-point game there. on the other end here, you're getting 12.5. I would definitely side with it, but I don't trust these games where one team's got everything to play for and the other is just literally looking forward to end of the season.
Easy. That's what I'm saying to you. This is what we're saying. Put the brakes on. Hold up. But in this next one, we definitely putting some brakes on this one. It's the Titans. And you're going to remember the Titans beating. You wouldn't do this to your own teammate. Don't do it to them. At the Jaguars. And who the Jaguars got another star, but he just got long hair and who gives a damn? Sharkwad doesn't give a dang. It's the -13 that they doing their own thing. And I don't believe, and I mean seriously, as a team and as a whole, I think the Titans might try to bite and lose control. These are grown men, like my man B said. They're seeing the spread. -13, the last game of the season. If you lose this game or the spread gets beat, however you do it, you better make sure everybody on the Titans, let it be known that they gonna have to remember you by this last game, how you covered the spread and put heads to bed. All my money's on you. Haystacks Calhoun's my new name when I put my name on your game. B, who you got?
Yeah, Jags in a battle with the Texans, who, by the way, are going to, again, mop the floor with the Colts and Riley Leonard. So, I don't know. There'll be a lot of scoreboard watching going on, T-Shark, here. As it stands right now, the Jags and the Texans are battling for the division and also seeding here. But at the end of the day, everybody's going to the playoffs here. So, that said, last week, man, I cashed a nice prop bet on Tony Pollard because going into that game, he needed about 150 yards to hit a $250K bonus. And there's an interim coach there. They're just trying to get the boys their money. And he hit, I bet half that, and he hit the over. So he only needs 66 more this week to achieve a $250,000 bonus. You can expect Tony Pollard to get his touches and get his opportunities to carry that ball and run with purpose, because there's a payday down the other end of the field. And then he also could bonus another $200,000 for 2+ touchdowns. So again, I would also look for some potential red zone touches for Tony Pollard based on this information. Who knows? But you might again be able to parlay some prop bets based on. I think they really want this dude to hit those numbers.
Hey, I see everything. Like Notre Dame, I am Sharkadamus. In this next pick, I am he who says he is him. And by the brim of my brim as I tilt it, you know everyone's mind has wilted. It's the Lions. Oh, the Lions. If there ever was a prayer being done and being answered, may it be the Lions. At the Bears. The Bears with a -3. And the great Khalid rubbed the lantern. Yes, you gotta hold the lantern. And then poof, he shall appear. And he has been appearing a lot more than a regular genie. This guy's on the warpath. And this is for the number 2. Number 1, it can go for the 1 to the 2 or put you behind to number 6. He can put you all the way out. The Bears can't lose this game. And the great Khalid shall seal his fame and you shall know his name. Because he shall go over, and this is the only reason why I'm saying this individually, go over in the passing yards in this game. But he can will his team or will he not? The Lions don't have nothing to play for. But they don't like the Bears. So that's good news. And if the Bears lose, that means that the Eagles, all they have to do is beat Washington and we get the number 2 spot. Could it happen? Well, fairy tales do exist, and the yellow brick road I'd never walk down, but I must say, it's a heck of a wish. B, all the way. Take the Lions just to cover the spread. Oh, me, oh, my, and let the Eagles on in. Who you got?
Yeah, I got the same. I'm kind of leaning that direction, though. I don't know, man. This is going to be a great game. I can't wait to see this game. They're going to be playing at the same time as the Eagles Commander, so I'm going to definitely record this game and give it a look because I tell you what, man, it's going to be a bang up matchup, man. I think it's going to come down to a field goal in the end, and traditionally I feel that way. I'll take those points. That said, I looked at this number, man. 50.5. Now the pressure is on in Chicago. Ben Johnson, the great Khalid, man, who we got to give some credit to. The great Khalid has just absolutely outperformed my expectations. I did not think this dude could ball like that, and he's proven me wrong in that case this year. But anyway, this 50.5 number, man, I feel like it's going to be a little bit of tension. I feel like the defenses are going to be up for this game and competing hard out there. It could be a little tight offensively, man. So 50.5, particularly in this cold, man. feels like a very high number. I'm taking that under 50.5 in this divisional matchup. And Dan Campbell's squad would love nothing more than to come in and ruin the Bears party, which again, so I would take the points, but my actual play is the under on the 50.5.
Easy, there it is again, because you are the wise one. The point shall be spread, and someone shall take notice, and B-Shark just did. But in this next pick, me oh my, let me just tell you this. It doesn't matter. It sucks. It stinks. It's the shortest ending we ever did on the Sharkmoney show. It's the Giants and the Cowboys. Cowboys at home with a minus 3.5. Who cares? No one cares. They stink. Go for your draft picks. It's over. B, who you don't got.
I just got 2 words. Go Birds!
Hey,
Go Birds! Let's go.
that's all I can tell
Yeah,
you. Because there ain't nothing to talk
this
about.
mess.
Week 18, we're going to end that with that mess,
Yeah.
but let's just get in control of it. We got a whole lot of surprises for you guys in store. And I mean, the Family Feud shall be something that you've never seen ever again before. I mean, I'm kind of tired. I did take a trip. We all took a trip to outer space
right.
to deal with these guys. Now we're back. So you shall see.
Bots shall
the
return.
bots
The
shall
return of the
return.
bots.
And they shall face the living legends, all 5 of them. However it shall be. B-Shark, D-Shark, Al-Shark, in the dock. It doesn't matter. Kawhi Chop. It doesn't matter how it's going down. But it's going to happen. And Al-Shark, you will get the ceremony of your life for the Family Feud. We're going to be running. But until next week, and I mean wild card weekend. Giddy up, giddy up. You know what's up. Going into the Shark. Show.